50 months, man. They gave him 50. 50. All right. So I may or may not have misspoke in my last video. It's kind of quick. Let me get a little more. Let me break. Okay, look. He's got 50 months. 4 years and 2 months. 4 years, 48 months plus 2 months. That's 50 months. All right, he got 50 months in prison. That's how the feds like to sentence you. You do about 8.5 months off of every 10. Okay? So you do about 8.5 months off of every 10. They're going to calculate it like that. So you got to go 8.5 times 5. All right, so that's 42.5. He's going to get 12 months halfway house. Right? So that's 30.5. He's got about 14 months time served. That brings it down to about 16 months left. There's a program that you can take. It's like a drug program or something, and it knocks like a year off of your time. I had a gun. Should I say that? Everybody can't get that program, but I believe Diddy qualifies for that program. Even though it's not a drug-related case, it doesn't have to be a drug-related case. There's just certain excluded cases, right? And like guns and like if you're just there for a gun, you can't get the drug program. There's certain cases that you can't do it with. I think Diddy qualifies for that. If he does, so he's got about 16 months left to do, if I'm not mistaken. Let's do it, run it back real quick. So you do 8.5. He's got 50. So off of every 10 months, because you do 85% of your time, right? So he's got 50 months. Off of every 10 months, he's gonna do 8.5 months, right? So so you do the 8 times 5, that's 40. Then you do the halves. So you got 5 halves, that's 2.5. So that's 42.5. He's gonna get 12 months halfway house, which he's still technically in custody, but he'll be out of prison. So he's going to get 12 months halfway house. So that brings it down to 30.5. He's got about 14 months that he served already. That's going to be time credit. So that's going to bring him down to 16.5, I believe. Am I tripping? It's about 16.5. So about a year and 1 year, 16.5 months, 1 year plus 4.5. There is a drug program. That drug program may take a year to complete. I don't know. And is he gonna be? I think you have to be in like general population to do it, but he'll be at a camp, so he might be able to be in general population. I don't know if you could take programs like that if you're not in general population, and he might not be able to be because of his status. But there's other famous people in there, politicians, cops, shit like that. So mobsters and shit like that. So he might be fine. So if he does no programs, which I don't, you can't just do, he won't just do that, but he's got 16.5 months to do as of now. There's programs that he could take. There's other programs. I'm sure I think he went to college and stuff, so he won't be able to get like GED and shit like that. But that drug program is one that I know that I believe he can take. But as of now, he's got 16.5 months left to do. You can argue with your pimp hoe because that's facts. I know what I'm talking about. Just the sources, believe me, bro. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, 16.5, and then he knock out a couple programs. Dog will be home quick. He won't. I don't think he'll do more than a year. Worst case scenario, he'll do 16.5 months. Less than a year and a half. I said within the next 12 months. It may be 16.5 if he can't like do general population and finish any programs. He can't accumulate any additional good time or knock any more time off, it'll be 16 and a half. If he's in general population and completing programs, he'll be home sooner because there's programs that knock months off here and there. So that's a little more accurate than what I said last time.